say hi to everybody and to congratulate each of us and all of us about the class of 3 million California State University alumni. And really comment a little bit about what this celebration really means beyond the fun of it to celebrate our 3 millionth, but to think a little more deeply about what it means in terms of our role here in California as well as the nation. So it's pretty clear. We don't know who it is exactly. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people saying it's me. That we're going to meet our 3 millionth alumni in this upcoming academic year. And we're going to start, as you know, on October 1st with a public celebration and building the spring commencements on all 23 of our campuses. But it's an opportunity, I think, to reflect on who we are, to take pride in our campuses and our work here in the Chancellor's office, to reflect on the benefits of what it means to be part of the CSU as an employee or as a student, or for many of us both over time. The CSU is and I've really come to understand it more deeply in my 20 months with you, as a community. It's a family. We contribute, each of us contribute to the success of this enterprise in different ways. Our tasks are all different, but they're all oars pulling in the same direction, and I never want to lose track of that. And I don't think sometimes we celebrate enough the work of an auditor or a financial person or a buildings and grounds person, how that actually connects dots very quickly to the quality of education that a student's going to receive working with one of our faculty members. We have about 200 CSU alumni working in this office, so just for kicks, how many of you just out here right now are an alum? How about that? You all got through when tuition was low, so we'll be sending you a dunning notice. That was all videotaped. So when you get that notice, you know how you got on the list. But a lot of folks got magnets last night stuck on their desks, the 3 millionth magnet, and I actually got one as well. Well, you've seen them. It works pretty well. So we're going to especially focus on this year's graduating class, but really we're actually focusing on all of the alums and all of the people who aren't alums but who are part of the CSU family. We should not, our DNA is to be inclusive, not exclusive, and so everybody is involved in this. And I will tell you, it's very meaningful to me personally to return to the CSU as a system and to get back on the campuses that welcomed me back as a first generation student, not only in the last century, but the last millennium, and you think about it, it's a little bit worrisome about that. But, and I actually brought my Fresno yearbook, and if you buy me a cup of coffee, I'll show you the picture. You have to thumb through the physics section and the chemistry. I'm not in there, you know, and the chemistry, I'm not in there. The Vietnam War protests, maybe I'm in there. But there's some highly tuned athletic bodies that I used to have something to do with. It's long gone by now. I may be there, but you know, we are a very powerful public good, and I never want any of us to forget that. We're right in the wheelhouse of what makes California's economy, but even of equal, if not more important, what makes the fabric of California's society, the diverse fabric, that tapestry that we often think about and experience stronger. It's the CSU that's in the very center of that and nobody else, and that's something we should always be very proud of. We will have a chance over this next year to demonstrate this in multiple opportunities, using this 3 millionth moment to tell our story, to celebrate this thing. And one of the things you should do if you are an alum is go upload a profile at the class of 3 million yearbook. Mine is up. I'm going to add a few more pictures back from some earlier days, but you can check out my profile. And I tried, but I wasn't the first. Somebody else got in there ahead of me, which is great. The second thing is to start spreading the word a little bit and get your spouses and partners, significant others, siblings, children, and parents all to sign up. And with today's social network, you know, this thing is going to splash hopefully around the world. And those who aren't here obviously have a chance, no matter where they are, to join this thing in today's world. You know, my wife Karen is here, and we had a little discussion last night. I was in San Marcos, got caught in a SIG alert coming home, so when I got home at 11 o'clock last night, she was thinking about how she's going to trade one of her 4 University of Michigan degrees in for 1 Cal State degree. But she's here with us for many reasons, including being now teaching a class at Cal State Long Beach. So you know that she's now as close to an alum as she could be. But I don't know, Karen, you can get an MBA or something. So anyhow, let us celebrate ourselves, celebrate our friends, celebrate our graduates, whether they're in our families or not. There's lots of activities today and during the year, prizes to celebrate and build the excitement on campuses and keep the excitement in this building. And I want to be very thankful to Lori Redfern and to Aaron Moore for putting a lot of prior thought and doing a lot of hard work to make sure when this thing launched that it wasn't like, Obamacare, that it actually launched well. So thanks to Lori. And is Christine Prellin here? No, she couldn't make it, but she's, as you know, the Alumni Council President and Schools First Credit Union, and they're the ones who are responsible for sponsoring the reception and for the coffee. So thank you to Kristen and to Schools First. I'm going to ask Aaron to come up and make a few comments, and then after that, please go enjoy a cup of coffee, take your yearbook photo, grab a lapel pin, and let's start this celebration. And I wish I could say take the rest of the day off, but I can't. Somebody's gonna parse my words. Those 4 words were in order, Tim. Thanks. All right, cheers.
I did, following up on the Chancellor's comments, really want to take a moment to thank the teams that have made the Class of 3 Million possible, and that's really starting with a great team at Mix Marketing. So if Kathleen, Bob, and Molly, if you can just come up, these are the folks who helped us come up with the concept and dreamt up the yearbook and such. Molly's a Cal State alum, so we're really happy to have you guys with us today too. And I especially want to thank, when you guys go visit the yearbook and you get your photos, we'll email you these photos tomorrow, a link to all of them if you're taking a headshot. And when you go take a look at the yearbook, there's a whole team that built this application in-house, and we're really, really proud of that. So I'd like to ask the team who's in all of our daily Scrum meetings to kind of come up and be recognized by your colleagues. If you're in line for coffee, they'll let you back in. Come on up with your part of the team. Kendra, Robin, Allison, Brian, Lori, Marge, Peter and Prasanna, Andrew, Gina, Carol, 2 Carols, and Kendra. These folks have been meeting daily since July to make sure that everything works, and it was a truly team effort across divisions and departments, and it's a really cool effort that we're proud to be built in the CSU. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. And a special thanks to all of our colleagues in CSU Communications and CSU Public Affairs for making this successful. So thank you guys. We look forward to you creating your profiles and enjoying the rest of the day. Thank you.